Good day, van builders. Hope you are all well, and welcome to this +10 update from the 2+10 playlist on the Van Hacked Info channel. Building a camper van a slightly different way. Regulars will know what we mean by that. We're building all the inside kit, the furniture, the lockers, etc., before actually buying the base van itself. Completely opposite way to I've done it in the past. Completely nuts, you might say. I don't want to bore the regulars, so if you're thinking why on earth, click up there's a link. Will take you through why we're doing that and how some of the techniques we're deploying to do that, just in case you might think actually doing it that way would give you a head start on your project. Okay, so today I'm going to very briefly show you a locker I've built, and the concept is the important thing here. It's not the actual locker itself, it's dealing with the fact that for the aircraft lockers, you've got shape in the van, you've got to accommodate. I don't know what van I've got, yet I need to be able to fix whatever I've got to that van. It's got to be an agnostic design. And by the way, if you come from the +2 update you've clicked through, apologies, there will be a repetition to start with, but scroll on forward and you'll see the new stuff about halfway through. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is locker number 2. It's the one that goes above the kitchen work surface. I've got a socket on there because I'll be wanting to plug the kettle in. All the locker doors are on gas struts. What I would say is on the ones that will go over the sofa, which will be lockers number 4 and 5, I'm actually going to do the same as I've done on my existing van, or now I've changed on my existing van, and that is put them the wrong way round. So they open from the bottom, and the reason for doing it like that is because it means that they've got a platform there. I'll tell you what, there's a link at the top. If you'll click through on that, there's a hack that I've done on my existing van. You can see what I mean by that. Okay, so we're looking at the back now. So this lining, which I'm going to put in all the lockers, because I want a white clean surface. This is the ceiling cladding plastic material that I was working with and playing around with in the materials testing video. There's a link at the top if you haven't seen that one. And I'm really liking it. It's quite easy to work with. It's very, very light. I haven't fixed it down yet because on the end here, I'm probably going to need to go bolt through to the next bit of kit. I've got the wiring in ready for the light, which I fixed up there. So when you open the locker up, it automatically comes on. And also there's a light underneath the strip light underneath the locker, which will shine down onto the work surface. And that's getting triggered by a wipe clean touchpad on the locker. And I've got the cables in ready for the socket that I've got in there, because this was going to the kitchen. And there's some cables in at the other end, because I know I've got a supply further down the run. So that's ready to feed down onto that. So that's the locker ready to go in. Just got to make the adapter plate to fit in there to the actual specific van, and hopefully all good to go. And I'll be building out all the other lockers along this sort of style. The exception being, of course, is the ones that where I've got the drop down, so the lift up typical aircraft locker front. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks again for the regular subscribers for your ongoing support. Over 4,000, ridiculous. If you're a newbie here and you want to join me on the journey, it'd be fantastic if you've done the old like and subscribe nonsense. And next video should be out in about a week's time, and it'd be great to have you on the journey. Catch you later.